Hello, friends. I would say that about 75% of my clients over the last 4 years are aged 40 and older. And then I'd say probably half of them are over 50. Now, something that comes up far too frequently in my discovery calls and while working with these clients is the fear of ageism. Now, I totally get that if you have been at a job for 5 or 10 years and you've gotten comfortable and you've matured in that role, and then you find yourself unemployed for any number of reasons or just needing to look for another place to work, that there would be some apprehension, some nervousness, maybe even fear at the prospect of going up against what is increasingly a younger, hungrier, and more tech-savvy group of people that you'll be competing against for these jobs. I totally get that. But something that I just don't understand is the strategy, the advice from really trusted professionals that are career coaches, resume writers, what have you, that advise people to leave off the dates of their degree, for example, because that will age them. If someone graduated with a bachelor's degree in 1984, you can kind of do some math and figure out how old they are. And I really think that this is a bad strategy and even worse advice, and I'll tell you why. Now, friends, if you are successful at concealing your age from an employer who presumably was intent on discriminating against you because of your age, the very worst thing that can happen is that you get that interview. Think about this. You're probably going to do a little bit more research on the company to prepare some talking points for the interview. You've lied to your boss and told him you have a dentist appointment so you can take off time for that interview. You've gotten all dolled up. I know a lot of us are working at home, but you might have to go into the office for this interview, and there's prep time, there's travel time, then there's the actual interview itself, and then there's traveling home, and then there's the anticipation of waiting, for that, notification that you're moving on to the next round. That might be 3 or 4 hours wasted because it took one look at you. And remember, you concealed your age because you wanted to hide your age, because you're afraid that they were going to discriminate you. So we have to just assume that the only reason you got the interview was because you checked all the boxes, but you're also younger, okay? So you've wasted a whole heck of a lot of time to trick someone who is now still going to discriminate against you. So I would recommend doing this. Don't hide from your age. I'm not saying you flaunt it. I'm not saying put a picture on your resume or tell them that, oh, as a 67-year-old, wada. All I'm saying is don't do anything out of the ordinary to conceal anything. And that's not saying you put your whole life story in your resume. There's a 10-year rule, but don't think of age as a crutch. Use your age. If you feel you're up against a younger generation, use that, okay? Because at the age of 40, 50, 60, we've gone through CRM conversions that all went haywire. They all have. That's why we go to work today and we're doing all these workarounds, because there has not been one CRM conversion in America that has gone right, okay? Use that. Speak to it. Speak to the fact that you have an ability to adapt to a new system conversion, that you are willing to show grace to leadership, that you are willing to work and collaborate with your teammates, and that you've done this at several organizations spanning decades. As a hiring manager, which I was for 20 years, this will excite the employer, okay, who is only looking to get the best candidate. They're not looking at your age. They're not looking at this, that, and the other thing. They just simply want a person that can come in on day one, solve some problems, and that is not looking like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so just use your age. You are the product. You need to sell this product, and you can't conceal anything about this product. You are the product. You have value, and if you are on the more mature side, That's an advantage, friends. Use it.